Right, right. Death by a thousand cuts. Talking about finishing the journey today, when you went into your last year as a senior, you knew that that was going to be it. How did you find that closure? And ultimately, how did it help you finish the journey in that senior season?
You know, I think too, there's not that guys can't have a bond with their teammates, but I think girls have a tendency to talk about how important that bond is. And I think for us, regardless if anybody was going to play afterwards or anything like that, we knew this was the last time our senior class was going to play together, last time we'd have the teammates, the last time we got to play with the coaches. So it was certainly one of those situations where we had knocked on the door 3 years already to win this national championship. No team from Alabama ever won it. No team from the Southeastern Conference ever won it. And we had this opportunity to do it. And we were like, screw it. We're going to make this is like all chips in one basket. We're going to try to finish it this year finally and win it. So gosh, when you actually do that and you actually do win the national championship
Yeah.
I think if anything, the difficulty of not playing was just prolonged. That those feelings were prolonged because you're riding this high for a few months afterwards, for sure.
Yeah, people tell stories all the time of the last time they took their uniform off. A lot of people
Mm.
don't remember it. Do you remember that last time you took the uniform off, or were you just so overjoyed that
Oh
you
no,
just won the
I
national
remember
championship?
it vividly.
Okay.
And funny enough, when I've talked about this, ESPN SEC Story is doing a documentary. And they had gotten me talking. They interviewed players for like 2 to 3 hours sometimes. So you're like, after you're just so in it, like you've been talking about it for a while. And she goes, "Okay, go ahead and tell me about the last time you had to take the jersey off." And I got all choked up all over again. I was like, it's been 11 years and I'm still emotional. But when we won the national championship, we had already had a 3-hour rain delay. The game finished after midnight. We hadn't eaten since lunch. So by the time we found a place that was open, got food, got back on the bus, got back to the hotel. We're talking at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Our plane leaves at 8. So, I'm in my uniform. My roommate, who's a sophomore, about to be a junior, changes, showers, gets in comfortable clothes right away. I keep my uniform on. I unpack my bag. I procrastinate like crazy. It's 4:30 in the morning, and my roommate looks at me and goes, "Cassie, you got to go shower."
Yeah, yeah,
And just
yeah.
even, like, undoing the buckle and hearing the dirt hit the bathroom floor, like, things like that where you're like, "I'm never gonna wear this again. I'm never gonna see the A on my shirt ever again." That was yeah, I boohooed pretty hard in the shower, for sure.